Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Monday night? Yep, night. It's late. Whose fault is it? It's mine. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta, when you've been doing something for a while, sometimes you find yourself struggling just to get it done. You be like, I gotta do this. And it's not that you mind, right? Well, anyway, you know what this is? You know what it is? It's Sisterwives. And guess what? They're going to have a part 4 next week. That blew me out the water. I was like, a part 4? Well, you know what? I don't mind. Give me something to talk about. A, B, I enjoy it. But before I go on, how was your day? How was your Back to Life Monday? Well, I hope it was wonderful. Yes, I do. Well, my day, it was kind of restful, This is birthday season for baby Crone and I. Yep, we're Sagittarius. Yep. Yes. And I had someone drop me over some presents, and someone brought me a nice big old crystal ball. And I want to put it on the table, but because it's Christmas, I'm going to wait until Christmas. It was given to me for my Christmas and birthday. I want to sit it here, but that's where I read cards. And I can't just lift it because it's pretty big. I mean, it ain't as big as the world, but it's a lead ball, and it's really, really big. And so I want to put it somewhere where it'll be there. So anyway, outside of that, to all my sick and shed-in, I hope you're feeling better than what you was yesterday, and hoping that tomorrow will be even better. Now, what is my pet peeve and Sister Wives? I'm going to tell you. I have two. I don't know how Mary can say that she did not know that Cody didn't want her. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing. My pet peeve now is Robin. Oh. And this was about the personality. First, Robin said she didn't know. Then she said somebody that she could have taken it. Mm-hmm. Then it ended up being somebody did it for her.
Yeah.
So that's a lie. Whether she took it or not, you scratch it, there's a lie underneath what she's saying. It's hard for me because I was almost taken in, but because of you out there who saved me, I just don't understand, but this is how I see it. I think Cody is in love with Robin. Mm-hmm. And he's a fool in love. Yep, he's a fool in love. And this woman toys with him. So now she's like, I don't know, while Cody jumped through hoops. This woman has yet to even admit that she came into this family that was already fragile, and she tore it to smithereens.
Yes.
But between you and me, that's karma. There would be no karma. Cody karma would be when she leaves him. And then all of his beautiful wives are gone. He'll never have what he had with Mary.
No.
Janelle, Christine.
Most definitely.
Never have it. He'll look the world high and low. He'll never have that kind of love again. Never. Never. He squandered it. And he will never. That's karma for you. So, and even though they're still trying to make Christine the villain, well, this is what I come up with. And then, baby Crone, take it up the steps.
Oh, okay.
I come up with the fact that Christine, something must have happened, because I come up with this. Robin is feeling guilty. Because she's always thinking that they've done something, that they're talking about her, that when they came in, how they didn't want her children. You feel that way when people are against you, when you've done something. And I believe that her and Cody done some naughty stuff before they were married. And for that, she thinks that they are whipping her, that they hating her, they doing all this because of that, when they weren't. That was her. That's what guilt does. And even now, everything that Robin says, it's real, but it's in her mind, because that's her guilt, thinking they hate me, they hate my children. Robin, they don't know you did this. The person who felt the most guilty, who would be Mary,
Yes.
because she was in that plot. And Mary might believe deep down, knowing Mary, she probably said, I know they probably did something when, Mary knows the truth. But Christine, your enemy is your best friend. That was Mary. Mary was your enemy.
Yes.
She was only with you because you was with Cody. And now if you see, she probably don't have no use for you, because now that Cody has finally told her, see what I already said, Mary wanted him to say it publicly. He didn't want to say it publicly. And why? Out of his own selfishness, A, and B, he didn't want to do it because I truly believe, and I believe this, that he didn't really want to hurt her feelings.
Oh, fair enough.
He didn't want to hurt her feelings.
You can't get rid of her that long.
Just couldn't get rid of it. And finally, he was pushed to do it. And it wasn't that he didn't want to hurt her. It wasn't anything about that. It was just that he's trying to save face.
Yes.
Him and Robin must have done something when he was traveling back and forth to see her, because he dated her. He's running after her. He's pursuing her. And you know what? It's evident. You see Robin eating it up. It's no way that I would sit before a public with my husband and say, yes, I don't know. That sets Cody on edge. So the whole time, Cody is jumping through hoops. Why? Trying to please this woman and her guilt. Yeah. She believes these things are happening. She really believes you all against my children because he loved me more. She's not saying it, but she's saying it. You all are jealous of me because he favored me. He loved making love to me more. Mm-hmm. She has done nothing to bring the family together.
No.
But she will never admit it. Because this has been selfish. She'll never admit it. She got Cody eating out of the center of her hand. She is the great prophet in Cody's eyes. She's got him right where she want him. Right there. At any time. Cody, if you know what? There's a lot of men who want me, Cody. And now Cody is mad. What? Wait a minute. I got rid of all my wives. And not only that, Christina's in my face going, I got love too now, Cody. I got a soulmate. I'm happy. Do you, boo? Yes. I'm happy. And she's like, he's back with, I was a great man. I was a great man. Why they don't? Why? Because your wife then God, she's a tick in your head and you're misguided, my love. And if she should ever leave you, Cody, which this woman threatens to do, don't be surprised if this woman leave. Why? Out of GP principles, because without you women, Cody can't give her the lifestyle that she's accustomed to. Yes. And because Robin feels as though she's attractive, and maybe she is attractive for it, not to me, but if she takes off that look, Robin could look 5 years younger than what she looked. That's the truth. So maybe she can go out there and get something, but whatever she's holding over Cody's head, it is, Cody, you know I can get other men. So he's pursuing her. He's keep pursuing her. Even though he's married to her, he's still running after her and treating her like whatever she says, you're right. This is why Cody had him. This is the last time I'm going to say something, then we can go on. We can go in. And Cody is like, this is where Cody got perplexed. I don't know what's wrong with my family. They would never act this way.
Yes.
But it's like, but you're all just jealous. You're jealous. He is so taken that he can't even see that he's caught up in Charlotte's web. He's with the Black Widow spider. And he traded in all that was good for a counterfeit and a fraud. Murray would never do you like that. Janelle would never betray you. They kept your secrets for years. As soon as the weather get warm, this woman is pulling down her britches saying, I'm putting on a bikini. Okay? She's going to sell you out. She's already selling you out, yes, Cody. She is. And that makes Cody even more inferior. I got to do more. Now it's Christine. And finally, she says it. You know what she says? Something about, something Christine.
Oh, yes. about how she was crying, and she was just like, I'm not being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
And the reason why she's saying it, because she went back to that thing when Christine gave her that personality.
Thought you didn't remember.
Thought you didn't remember. See, that's where that come from.
Yes.
So she know it. And the whole time, she got a second tissue, and there was no tears. Now, it's so funny. What's the lady named Sakota?
Sukanya.
Sakanya. I wonder what she's like looking at all of this. How does she keep a straight face?
I have no idea dealing with them.
Okay, baby.
But
calm.
she kikis and has a girl time with Christine, though.
Yes, they do. They have that Kiki relationship. And Kiki meets her, but she knows not to go too far with Christine because these are religious women in their own right. And she's not going to go too far, but far enough.
Yes.
To say, yes, he blew my socks off.
Yes. She had to get the little girly details for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now this is very interesting. Where are we going to start with first? Because we mostly have Robin
Wherever
this
you
episode.
want. It's Robin.
Robin took the show this episode. Let's see.
She tried to.
She tried to. Really, it was because Sukanya was finally cracking down the whip and trying to get to the
Meat and potatoes.
Yes, of the problem of the relationship. So she was really going in on Cody
I
and
felt
Robin
that Takana's doing
and
real
Mary,
good. Mm-hmm.
and wondering what is this dynamic that's going on with you? Because she played a clip for the cast to see how everybody has said Cody is not the man that they used to know.
And the only person, even who agreed with him,
Yes, Robin.
Robin. Make it make sense to you all.
I don't know how we
Make that make sense that if everybody's saying that he's spiraling, he's not the man. And I told Baby Crone, I said it on the episode when she said cut,
Yes.
when they had that massive argument, I said right there he lost her. She's devastated. Didn't I say it? So now when they come back, they show the part where she's crying. She's crying inwardly. She's being stoically. You see her eyes, but inwardly her heart was broken because she knew he was gone. She knew.
Yeah.
And that's why she's not going to take him back. It's not that she doesn't, Janelle, it's not that she doesn't want to take him back. She knows he's not in love with her. He's in love with Robin. And Robin is going to be the one that pierces his heart. But it has to be that way. It has to be.
Yeah, fair enough.
It has, unfortunately. But Robin will pierce his heart.
And we'll know what the code is. He said if it ever comes to the point where we just don't love each other in the marriage, separate.
No, if she.
Okay.
That was the thing that she made him promise to her.
Got you.
Because clearly, Cody don't want you to leave.
No.
Clearly, these women stayed there. Not because Cody didn't want them to go. Cody didn't want them to go. Cody want that money. And their lives are about to take a big turnaround, all of theirs. Especially if this show don't come back.
Yes, that is true.
Do you know how many people in Hollywood that they had series, and series stayed on for 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, and when the series comes, you never hear from these people again?
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be like.
That's what it's going to be like.
Yeah, it's going to be sad not hearing from the Browns. Well, the ex-Browns now, really. Now, we never saw Robin take accountability for anything.
Never.
Which is very interesting. Oh, and so they tried to break down the whole Christmas giving. The Secret Santa that broke the family apart.
Right.
The way Robin tells the story, of course, is that at first her kids was cool with it, with trying to like get together and do this Christmas exchange because they know how important it is and the memories it can bring. But Christine's kids, they're specifically singling out Christine here. Christine's kids were bullying, as they say, bullying Robin's kids, and Robin's kids started feeling like that they were unwanted, so they didn't feel emotionally safe to be around the family.
Okay, let me say something. I got something to say about this. Hold on. Keep talking for a minute.
Okay, yes. So because they didn't feel emotionally safe, they decided to not do the Christmas exchange.
Now, this is one of the things that, excuse me, I'm going to have to take it to another dimension.
Okay.
Bear with me. One of the things that I have noticed about the show, and I don't know if anybody else noticed it, for these to be some poor people and or whatever they are, did you hear their language? They speak so elegantly.
Yes.
You hear their vocabulary, especially when you hear Christine. Mm-hmm. Do you hear? They don't sound like no back-witted people. They are, I don't even know where they get their education from.
That is true.
Do you hear their vocabulary? Mm-hmm. Do you hear how they speak? The mind? Mm-hmm. I've been noticing that. Their vocabulary is outstanding.
Yes, it definitely
Their pronunciations of their words, they don't sound like they came from poor rubbish. Janelle doesn't.
No.
Robin doesn't. Mary doesn't. They sound like they well educated. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong?
No.
And I mean, listen, I'm like, they sound like they all been to college. The elegance of their speech.
Yes.
You know, okay, you don't know what I mean. You know how you hear some black people and hear black people and there are people of another color go, you speak so well.
Yes.
Wow. Where did you go to school? And you're like, no, I just went to the elementary. I get it. When you look at a group and where they come from, you like, it's outstanding. So yes, I can see why they could have been teachers and homeschool their kids.
Yes.
It's mind blowing. Think about it.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, I'm listening to them. I'm like, their what's that word? Addiction is better than mine. For them to be married to this one man.
Yes.
In some way, somehow, these women are educated, folks. Am I right? Mm-hmm. So when you hear Robin, you're going to come and tell me that your children are going to speak this elegant language?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Yes. What
I don't believe it. Was so scientific.
Yes.
Y'all, come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. I don't think y'all listening.
No, that sounded like some therapy talk right there. We're emotionally unsafe.
They are so educated. Yes. I'm starting to notice the language they're using. Mm-hmm. I'm like, they know. But I even look at Cody. Even Cody be speaking like that.
Yeah, surprisingly.
You all just watch again. So they're playing on a different level. These are not backward people. These are people that can function in the world. I don't know. If you look at the Amish, you hear how they talk,
yes.
how they sound. Mm-hmm. This is so different. You look at some of Mennonite shows, mm-hmm. But these women
yes.
are educated women. Either by life or way they grew up or what school they went to. Utah, they got some educated women. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
Cody married some really educated women. And I'm not talking about they have to have college degrees. I'm just saying that addiction. What do they call it? I'm saying the word. What do you call it? Your addiction.
Your diction?
Yes. The way
you pronounce it?
Yes.
Your
what is
diction.
It? Diction is outstanding. But go ahead. And yes. I've had college to speak this way.
Now, speaking of Cody,
mm-hmm.
Let's get back on track about talking about Robin
Sorry
and Cody.
about that. I just wanted to just...
Yes. Because they do choose very specific words to describe how they're feeling. Now,
very scientific, very therapy.
Yes. That's what it definitely feels like. Now, what I do find interesting, though, is that Robin, even though she's throwing Cody under the bus.
All the time.
Yeah, she's just
She even made a joke to him one time about leaving. Cody didn't find that funny, but go ahead.
He didn't.
Because that's who he loved her.
Yes.
When a man loves a woman, he can't keep his mind on anything else.
No, he can't.
He loves her.
Right. Although, here's the thing with Cody, And what Robin was saying is that Cody tried to sabotage their love and relationship because he was in this dark place. And Cody was just like, I wish I could just leave Robin and find another woman and be like, oh my God, I left the woman of my dreams to be with you. And realized that he just crumbled. He basically wanted to go on self-loathing and make everybody leave him so that way he can feel the guilt too. This is what you do to Rob. This is what you do to him, Robin. You make him want to feel your guilt, but on like a whole nother level.
What I take out of that is this. I love that analogy,
Thank
baby
you.
Crone. But I'm a soul person. I think that's Cody yelling out. I know you threatened to leave me. But just, I think sometimes I want to leave you too. And I want to go out there and meet me another woman. And I can get a quicker woman than you can a man. This is what I'm hearing him say. I'm a good looking man. He prides himself on the way he looks. He is a good looking man. You know what? Say what you want.
Yeah, belly and
He's
all.
a good belly and all. He's a good looker. He knows it. He's an airhead though.
Yeah.
He's nothing without a woman. Nothing. He can't breathe or do anything. Cody is a kind of man that need to be guided.
Yeah.
As you see, that's why he was going back and forth with the 3 women. So now he only had 1 woman. He's like, woo, I can deal with 1 woman. Yes, but now Cody, you crazy as the F word. You're crazy. You were better. You found the balance between the 3. Because when one was tilted, you could go here. They tilted, so you was always finding a balance. Now you got 1 woman, and you centered on that 1 woman, and she's making a jackass out of you. Mm-hmm. And her love is not even stable. At every turn, I've been hearing that transitional word. What is it? But. Transition, meaning I love you, but. Yeah. What's the but? The but could be, I love you, but your attitude. I love you, but your kids. It's always a but with her love.
Yes.
It's always a but. She separated herself.
Yes, she did.
That's what she wanted. Mm-hmm. I truly believe, I wasn't convinced, but the more I watch Robin is riddled with guilt. That's why she think people guilty, always thinking somebody talking about them.
Yes,
they all because you done did something, and you ain't come clean about it, and so you think they know, and they holding me responsible. The wisest thing is, why can't she ever say, you know what, this family fell apart when I came in? She'll never admit it.
No.
Even though it's staring her in the face, but she got Cody so brainwashed. I'm telling you, if she ever leave Cody, he would have a nervous breakdown. Really. Because the sun set and rise and Robin's behind.
Yeah, and he'll have no other wives to fall back on.
He burnt those bridges. I don't think, would you take him back after he done did this to you?
No.
Would you take him back?
Hell no.
Now that Robin's gone, he coming, take me back.
No one knows by his
Take me back. I'm a different man. I'm a changed man. He got to go through the teenage. He ain't have none of this. He can make go through it. Watch Robin. I won't be surprised if Robin leave him. We'll see.
Yes.
Because the truth is, if Robin wants that pool marriage, she will leave.
Yeah, that is true.
Just to prove to Christine. What she say? I'm not dramatic, Christine. If you want that pool marriage, you say you're a good looker, you can get men, all of this, then Christine, you will leave. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
You will leave him. Mm-hmm. Because he has broke the oath.
Yes.
There is no oath. And by law, even if by law, if I got married to you and we got married and you've been promising and promising, my marriage could be annulled. You lied to me.
Yeah,
now, they've been married for 12 years. I don't know about that. But I'm sure by law I could get a divorce. You can divorce me. You lied to me. Mm-hmm. I could say I've been married 12 years and the court could guarantee me one. He can't stop it. They could override. Other than that, there is nothing you can override a marriage. When 2 people consent to get married, you're married for life. So let's say I'm married and I want a divorce. But if my husband don't want to divorce me, the court can't make him. What do you mean? We could stay married for the rest of our lives and he could never marry another. He could go all over the world. He could do whatever he wants. If he marries someone, you know what? He'll get in trouble, right?
Yes.
Because that would make him a polygamist. So he can't marry anybody. I have the power and vice versa. However, if I can prove that you strung me on for all these years and now all the wives left, this and that, you promised me a life I don't want. By law, I can say I want a divorce and uncontested, and the court could probably, I'm not a lawyer, could step in and grant that because I've been deceived.
Yes.
And it took 12 years to prove it, but maybe they could grant it.
I gotta be able to capture the evidence.
Got to capture the evidence. So what else we have?
Yes. Now, lastly, I do want to talk about Mary a little bit because ever since we had the
that lie. She know he done told her 1,000 ways to one. Mm-hmm. Get out of here, baby.
Right. I just find her acting a bit cunning in this episode. She always has like a smirk on her face, like she's trying to hold back a laugh, like, oh, I don't care what Cody does, with a little smirk, and I'm just like, Or
and Seconia caught her on that too. She said, "What, you saying you don't care?" Now she's acting, you never cared. You stopped caring a long time ago. You were there for GP principles.
Yes, you were.
You was only there because you wanted to expose them. Yes. That was your main motive. I want you to tell the world you don't want me. Mm-hmm. I want you to tell the world, Cody. Tell the world. She could have walked away 1,000 times. Yes. She said they had that conversation many a times. Mm-hmm. But she wanted it. You don't want me? Then tell the public, Cody.
Yeah. She was just like, I need to hear you say it to my...
No, say it to me in front of the world.
Yes, Cody. With Robin as my witness.
With Robin as my witness. To tell the world, it's the world she wanted to know. Yes. Because he was telling her privately. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it was. She was just like, if you are a man and you respect me as a human being, then tell it to me in my face in front of the world.
That's what she wanted. I told you.
Yeah, that's what she wanted, and she finally got that. She was
because she was terrorizing them. Yeah. Can you imagine that this world won't go through Christmas? They're there. Your wife loving it.
Yes.
But the bottom line is, Mary really don't give a damn about Robin.
She really doesn't.
How can she? That's why she said she's not my sister wife. Mm-hmm. How quickly she cut her off.
Yep.
I have no use for you.
Yep. Her best friend, Jen.
You stole, and listen to this. Not only did she steal him, she stole him from Mary too. Yes. She was willing to share. But what's curious about it, now that they all talking in their own cubicles, why is it that Mary is saying the same thing that Janelle and Christine are saying?
Yes.
They all telling the same story.
Yes, it's only Robin that's telling something different.
The story is different because Robin is the one that's delusional. Robin, when you guilty, guilt make you think everybody is against you. See, she did them wrong.
Yes, she did.
And because she did them wrong, she think they're doing me wrong. They trying to punish me. They hate me. They doing me wrong. They hate me. They hate me, Cody. They hate me. They blame me. And Cody is like, that's not true. Leave Robin alone. She's innocent because she got him blind.
Yes.
This is the first time Cody's been in love. It's clear. He's like a schoolboy. Many really of us went through that in our early 20s where we've been hurt. Right? You've gone through that in the 8th grade, 9th grade, where your blinders are taken. Well, we see Cody going up. Cody is going through his first. So you know, Cody has never been hurt. This is the woman that's planning on hurting Cody. Why? Because she has to either stay there and you'll be a liar or you have to leave.
Right.
He broke the covenant. Mm-hmm. And you said, and he said, that you promised that I will never stay if I'm unhappy.
Yes.
But go ahead. I'm just saying.
It's all laid out.
It's all laid out. I'm just saying.
Where the chips fall, we'll know exactly who did what and what went wrong.
Right. If she stay, that's what you always wanted. All of the women are saying that. If you leave, then they would be wrong and, really leave.
Yeah.
If you left, then and went to another life like that, then we will believe. Then we could work with you. Mm-hmm. But right now, I'm like Christine. She ain't going nowhere. She got it good over there. Cody will take and rob a bank for her. What?
Yes.
Cody will go and say, shoot him up, give me your money. My wife need food.
Yes. But like Cody will say, us, the audience, we're just jealous of Robin.
Jealous? Yeah, he got himself convinced. Not only is his wives jealous, not only are his children jealous, but you and me, we are the watching audience. We're jealous.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, help him. You see, he got to crash.
Yeah.
You see, he got to have his heart broken.
That one's a bit delulu right there.
But he's believing that. Mm-hmm. Just like he believed he's a good man.
Yes, which we did look up what the word good means.
Go ahead, tell him.
Yes. We can say Cody is not moral.
No.
We can say he is not excellent.
No.
We can say he is not virtuous.
No.
Or righteous.
No.
But he might be
pious.
Mm-hmm.
Very religious. And what do we think about religious? Religious people have their own set of morals.
Yes.
Their own folk ways. Mm-hmm. They have their ways of looking at it. And if you don't share in their belief, well, then you're an outcast. So yes, he is pious in his beliefs. He's very arrogant. He is convinced that he is a good man. He is convinced that she was a sorry sister wife, but yet but she was the Pied Piper of the relationship because all the children loved her and being around her. Mm-hmm. So that's a lie. Right?
Yes.
Even Mary didn't say that and said that even Mary had confessed that the children was with Christine.
Yes.
So, and obviously her daughter had to been there too, mm-hmm. because Mary was getting out there working too, right? Yeah. So when they little, I guess they all grew up together. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't recall Murray's daughter not being around the kids. I saw them all together. Right. Matter of fact, I didn't know who belonged to who.
That is very
You understand? So this is getting very tricky.
Yeah.
When a man loves a woman.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's pretty much it for this episode.
No.
Yes, it
That's
is.
it.
Yes. We'll get to see a little bit more next episode where I guess we'll find out too. Finally get meet David. God, they've dragged this out for so long.
Her soulmate. I got a soulmate, Cody.
Yes.
It's real. I understand what you're feeling, Code. I understand. Can we be friends? Look, I can never be friends with Rob. Why? Because I don't trust her. But Cody, I get it. I understand it. Go. Be happy over there because I got mine. And Cody is seething. Mm-hmm.
He's like, you only bash on me so that way your man can be with you. So that way he feels like you were over me. Because I think that
she's really experiencing love for the first time.
And we're happy for that.
I think she's really just like Cody. But Cody, he burnt bridges. And unfortunately, he's going to pay the karma. Don't be surprised if this woman walk. Especially if he don't bring in the dough. And rightfully so. Why? Because he making problems. He making promises that he did not deliver. Yes. So based on the promises that him and her made, only they know, she has a right to say, this is not what you promised me. If I was with someone and you promised me a baby, I've been married to you for 12 years, I'm getting old, my biological clock is ticking, I'm 42 years old, I want a baby, and now you're going to tell me you can't give me one. Mm-hmm. Well, I have a choice to make.
Yes, you do.
Do I move on and get a baby, or do I stay? Well, this is where she's at. Yes. Well, if she stays, then this is what she wanted. Because technically, she never been in a plural marriage. She was married in it, but she never participated in it. This is the close she came. And when she came, she separated herself.
Yes.
So if she doesn't want it, what will she do? She'll leave Cody. She's always threatening.
Yes.
This is about the third time I done seen her threaten old Cody Co.
Yes, that is true.
And this sets Cody on edge. So he's just trying so hard to please her. Cody, you can't please her. You can't please her. You can only please her by getting her what you want. Now, you done gave up your family for this woman. And one day you're going to turn around and you're going to look back at your wives, the ones you didn't love, the ones you mistreated. Your dark days are coming, sweetie, and you're going to reap what you sown. Trust that. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was just wondering if you could pull a card on Cody to see if he's having a midlife crisis.
Oh, most definitely. If this card say that Cody ain't having a midlife crisis, what am I
that's
doing?
what it's starting to feel like, that he made this decision in haste because A, he found the love of his life, but he's also having a midlife crisis.
I wanted to get it here.
Oh, okay. I could see that.
Let me tell you, see, here, midlife crisis, where you show favoritism. You give one more than you give the other. The other is begging. There's a lot of many ways you can look at this. Mm-hmm. There's many multiple ways. You know, you can look at it. But here you see that one he favors. And the one he favors, but on this side, you see here, on this side, you see the scales are balanced. In other words, whatever I owe you, I paid you long time ago. That could be a representation for his wives. But on this hand, you see he's giving. That's the new wife. It depends on how you see it.
Yeah, that is
the
a good way to
cards
see
talk. Just that's what I'm saying. They're very sharp. And whatever question, and it answered the question. So yes, this card definitely. What is this? This is the 6. So this card, even Steven.
But
What do you mean? It doesn't look even, and they even made it where it don't look even. But it's a 6 because you see the balance. All the way through this card, it lets you see that yet it is supposed to be balanced. Where his wives are, he's like, my debt is paid with you and your kids. So this is the one. The new wife is what's needed. And this is what the cards are saying. Don't they talk?
Yes, they do. That was a good depiction of what's going on in their lives.
And you see, I picked them up from the table. And a lot of times, many people always say that this is the devil's work. Let me say this. The cards I'm intuitive. And that means things just come. But when I see the cards, it'll focus on a picture. Just like I don't know what's going to come out. Mm-hmm. I don't have that in my mind. It shows it to me. Like looking through a crystal ball. It just shows. Some people have the gift. All of us have it. Some of us are more sharper. You know what? I wish I had the gift. I probably do. But I haven't worked on it. The gift where, give me your hand, baby clone, where I can feel and touch. I probably can do that. But I'm talking about when I could feel your pain and reach you just by touch, or glasses or something that you own and speak over it. People have these gifts.
Yeah.
There are people who could read the sky. And then you have people who say it's only 12 different zodiacs. You only need 12. We don't need no more than 12 personalities.
No, we're already
but it's not 12 personalities. Remember, every person born under a sign is under all 12 signs of the zodiac. Just like a different fingerprint. Mm-hmm. We're all different. And we come from different backgrounds, different parts of the world. All of these things play a factor when you're looking at the stars, when you're reading cards. They all intertwine. It's there to make us wise,
yes,
not to hurt us. Can they be used for evil? Most definitely. Can you conjure with these? Most definitely. For wherever there is good, there has to be evil. Why? Because that's what the balance. Right? Wherever there's rain, there's got to be snow. Why? Because water freezes.
Yes.
So if we had only rain all over, what happens to ice? I hope I'm making sense.
Yes.
So I hope you enjoyed that.
Yes.
But baby, come going back. That was just a lesson.
Yes.
Because people sometimes get on me about this. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's just a gift. I just got a gift for reading cards. And I study. I study to show myself. Mm-hmm. You think I would know this? No, do you know I study them? Tell the truth, baby Crone.
Yes, she really does study them.
I'm more studying the Letterman now. The more you know.
Yes, which is a very good transition because if anybody would like to hear about what Lady Crone had said about Robin in a tarot reading, you can look at this video right here that Lady Crone had did. Actually, I think it was just almost a year ago from
Yes.
last season. So we can see how he's progressed in a year. Oh, it might almost be time for a new reading for him.
Yes. What did you think about that?
Yes, I did enjoy that. That really did sum up Sisterwives.
And I
as a
didn't
whole.
make it up. It was the card. I just read the card. You can ask me another card, and I will pull it out, ask another card. I have
Okay.
no idea what you're going to ask.
Okay. Is Robin satisfied with Cody?
I'm putting it here. I don't know. As you can see, there's a stack of cards in here. I'm not doing this to prove anything. This is my last time. Whenever anybody want to know if this is real, I'm just, what is it? I go by
Yes.
feel. Like I feel like a big clunk right there that needs to be broken up. Like cards that haven't been read in a long time. That's what I go for. My mind goes for things that just seem like they in lost and found. Okay, like Robin is all the way down here in the crevice. Now I gotta figure out. This is why it takes me a time. Okay, what was the question?
Yes. Is Robin satisfied with Cody?
Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I don't know what it is.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, the Hierophant. This is very deep. Why? Because the Hierophant is about conformity. And this is what their whole problem is in their relationship.
Yeah.
According to her, he has not conformed. He has not given me the lifestyle that I wanted. Right now, she said, this is a number 5, meaning friction, meaning we're out of balance. See, 6 makes the 3. You have 2 couples and then you have 1 standalone. So it's like an imbalance. So she's at a crossroad. And she's at, do I want this polygamous, this non-polygamous marriage? Or do I want,
A monogamous?
monogamous? She's up against the wall. Now, it's like the universe is saying, what is it that you want? Do you want a plural marriage? Or do you want
Monogamous.
a monogamous? She's got to make a decision. This is where she's up against. Because the truth is, if she wanted, she would still want it. If she wanted, she would never settle for it because she would have made that clear by Cody. However, the wires got caught. Could Cody be acting like this because it's what Cody wants?
Yeah, you're right.
This is
you're
where
right.
everything is getting ready to be made clear. Because Takona, what's her name?
Sakanya.
Sakanya put it right there and asked her, and we'll see the answer next week. Because it's getting to the point where you can't keep threatening this man. Either you want him or you don't. You say you want this, and even she sat there tonight and said, well, yesterday, and said, I still see Christine, I still see Janelle, I still see Mary as my sister wives.
Yes, she did.
And she says, and I don't care what anybody thinks. If that's real, we don't know that. Because she's been acting like this is what I want. To me, she's been acting like I want to be the head bitch.
Yes.
I want to be wife number 1. I want all the wives to bow down to me. But I want them. But she didn't get that.
Yes.
So she can't rule her scepter. That's how I see it. So either Cody gonna go and get another wife, or she gonna be out. What do you mean? And it's gonna cost Cody, or Cody gonna be out.
Yeah, one or the other, whoever leaves
One of them
first.
gonna be out that house, or they gonna sell that house something. It's up to her. I think that's how I'm coming to it. But the one thing I am sure of, I think that a lot of things that Robin say, they're in her mind. She really believed that because I truly believe that her and Cody did some hanky-panky, and I think it eats them alive. I think I think that they said they didn't. I think they did something that they ought not to do for this woman to really think that these women are against her. And
that
the
is
only
true.
reason why you could be thinking so negative, that negativity is coming from you because it has not come from no women. And those women has tried as much as they could to embrace you and your kids. And let's be clear, you wouldn't have been there if those women didn't say yes.
Yes.
Even though they didn't have a choice, they still said yes. Mm-hmm. And you came in and you demolished that marriage. And there will be karma to pay for this. See, we do things like that, but we don't get away with nothing. And that guilt is eating her alive. And we see her getting caught up in her lives.
Yes, she really is.
The personality.
Yes.
And I'm not being dramatic, Christine. Oh, but you are. And we all see it. Mm-hmm. Now that's been talked about. Same thing with Mary. How dare you tell my story? Well, now we see.
Yeah.
No wonder you didn't want nobody to know. Because you've been lying to yourself. You knew this man didn't want you. Mm-hmm. You just wanted him to say it to the public.
I don't even know why, because now she has a little smirker in her face like, yeah, y'all know Cody don't want me now. What do you get out of that?
And
Mary?
don't be surprised if you see me with another man. Because she already has somebody. I heard a couple of months ago that she was with someone. Well, anyway, what do you think about this? Was long.
Yeah, that's because we're getting ready to wrap up for the 4th episode. The tell-all was a month long because it's 4 episodes.
That's it?
Yeah, that's how many. This
is all we've been on for. This is the 3rd week.
Yes, this is the 3rd week.
God, why do I feel like we've been on for a whole 8, 9 times? No?
Well, probably because we still had like an entire season of like 16 to 18 episodes to watch before getting to this tell-all.
Oh, so we have watched it. Okay. Whew,
they drawed out this tell-all. I think.
See, I got discombobulated. You seen that, right?
Yes.
How many episodes have we seen?
This is the 3rd part for the tell-all.
No, but how many episodes in all?
16 or 18.
So we're on the 16th and we're getting ready to go to the 4th. Because I think it's only rightfully so, because they're clearing it up.
14 episodes apparently.
They're clearing it up. Let's see what Robin's going to do. So, well, anyway, we went on. This is a little long-winded. I hope you enjoyed it. This was my rhetoric. I had a lot to say about it.
Oh, yes. There's a lot to dissect here with Robin.
It's a lot. And the more we see it, we get to see the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
And really, as much as I'm going to miss these people.
I really will.
I cannot. I mean, already we have 4 episodes and I'm like, I'm feeling like.
Yeah. I'm honestly just glad to say bye to Robin. I'm
about to say bye to Cody. Because Cody, his narcissism has just reached a new place. He spiraled out of control.
Yeah, he really has.
He just seemed like a madman to me, literally. Here's Johnny, as one of those people say. He done turned into a madman. He's not rational. So with that being said, Robin done messed up his head.
Yes.
And see, that's what happens. Only fools fall in love. Why do birds sing so gay? Love is the way to break the day. Why do they fall in love? Sunflowers.